Hello, this is Zimi. Welcome to my trading room. Today I'm going to show you a live trade that I took on the DAX30, but it was during the day. So the trade begins with a pending order on a setup one, and I will also talk about the hunt method. I've taken this trade using 2 time frames, and so the trade's going to go in, then I'm going to manage it. Is it going to be a winner or a loser? Let's find out. Please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you get notification every time there's a new video. Okay, we have a situation here. So we had a breakout on the M1 chart. If you look at the M5 chart, we have a 3 up and a 4 down, and then it broke out above this box level. So now that it's broken out, it's come down and created the hunt signal. Hunt signal on the M1 would mean that you have a setup 1 on the 12-second chart. So this is the 12-second chart. It is now into a setup 1. I have the pending order there. There was a new box low here as well, but I didn't care. So now we can just focus on the 12-second chart. As you can see, when the market broke, this is the M5 level here. It went up, broke the level, came down, and then created a hunt signal. That's your hunt method. You look for a new peak and then dark bars, and then you get the hunt signal here. So that's your one trade of 2 to 3 hours, and then it did another one, and that's your another trade. So if you caught these, you're pretty much done. Now what I'm trying to catch is basically a hunt signal of the M1 chart. So if you look at the M1 chart, what you see is price broke out, paused here, and now you have hunt signals, and you also have a hunt dot, the dot signal. So is it going to do another push up? Most probably it will. That's your eWave here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's where my target is, as you can see. So the trade is in now, and we shall see if it goes 20 points. So it's quite possible it might do that, but we'll see in what fashion it does that. Is it going to do it in an impulsive way? Is it going to be a strong move up, or is it going to grind itself sideways like so? So we'll see how it goes. Right now I don't need to move stop loss, but I know that if price came down to this region, I'm not interested, so I will take a 5-point loss, which would be half a risk, because my risk is about 10 points. So that's what it is. I want this price to actually go strongly, hit those levels, and actually crash through it. And if it does, then hitting that level would not be a problem. If it comes to that level and kind of try to fiddle around, and it's pauses and reacts to it, then we probably take us a bit longer to get there. Right now we're not seeing any strong follow through after this little breakout. Going to the M1 chart again, as you can see, there's nothing really to do now. ATM is there to manage the risk. So if it goes there, it will go up. And so if it touches this level, I can move my stop loss to break even and then start trailing candles if it is moving strong. So if we keep getting 2-3 candles like this, then it will be done. Now right now I can bring my stop loss to here easily, but since I'm just watching the chart myself, I don't need to do anything to it. I'm just going to keep focusing on this candle here and see what it does. So right now it's kind of giving me the scares, thinking maybe it's going to come down, maybe it's going to go to this level, then that's going to make me uncomfortable, and I might get out, and probably then after that it goes up. So that kind of is going through my head as well. If I was to bring the hard stop loss to here, then what ATM would do is that ATM would bring break even to this level. So I can do that as well. Or I can actually move my stop loss to break even now and just decide that if I don't want to be part of this trade if it goes anywhere below my entry level. So that's exactly what's happening right now. I didn't want this to happen. So what I'll do, I'll hit the T fractal, which will bring stop loss to this level. So that will be a 6-point loss. I'm happy with that. Not happy with it, but I'm content with that. That should be fine. But it would give me at least a chance that if this market was to actually go back up, then I'm at least giving it a little bit of a breathing room. If I decided to actually exit here, that would be a good scalping technique as well, and I often do that. If the market does something like this and then comes back, I'm usually out. And on this occasion, as you can see, that strategy would have helped me basically not turn this into a small rent. But this, if you continue to trade like this, you can also then see some of the trades actually, kind of come here and then continue going up, and you're still part of it. So that's also one of the things. So that was the live trade using the S12 and the M1 charts. Let's go back to the M1. What we see here and the S12 is that it pulled back, went up, and didn't really go up. If it touched those levels, then I would have brought my stop loss to break even. If it came down, it would be a good break even. But for now, this is not a bad trade. This is a pretty good setup. It's midday. Sometime it breaks, sometime it doesn't. So that's how I manage my trades. So what did you think? So what was your guess? Did you guess it was a winner or a loser? Does it really matter? That's the most important thing. What if it was a winner? What if this trade was a winner? Would it be any different? Would my emotions be different? Probably yes. If the market went up from where it was, I probably thought a little bit different about it, but it went down. So what did I do? The most important thing is that when you take a trade, you need to know exactly where you get out if it doesn't go your way. So as you can see, when I was entering the trade, I already had a stop loss, but that is my disaster stop loss. I want to know if the market is going up in my direction. Now, don't try to do that if you're a beginner. So if you join us and we train you and we put you in stage 1, we will ask you to make a 1:1 stop loss based on the length of the box. And we'll ask you to set a 2R target point, and we will teach you how to actually pinpoint, locate that target point where the market goes in wave 5. So that's what the setup 1 is all about. So first you need to learn to be disciplined. So from that point of view, when you enter the trade, you just don't touch it. When it goes 1:1 in your favor, you move your stop loss to break even. That is part of the game. So more detail on this inside the members area. But so when I do it and I'm in stage 3 or higher, because I've been trading it for a while, what I would do is that I look at the momentum of the market and I know when to actually move my stop loss. So when the market starts to go against me, I know how to actually minimize my losers. So if you do it in the beginning, you'll end up, because people are mostly highly emotional in the beginning of their trading, what you'll do is that whatever the market goes up a little bit and starts to come down, you'll start getting out, and then the market will go in your direction. You don't want to do that. I've done it so many times that I understand now when the market is going up and it's not moving in my direction, I minimize my stop loss. So you saw that bit in this video. So what do you think about this trade? Would you have felt differently if the market went up? Would you like to see more videos like this? In fact, I have recorded some of them yesterday and today. So if you would like me, please let me know. Hit the like button and let me know in the comment section if you would like me to actually share with you the trading videos from today and yesterday. It was a pretty interesting day today, and yesterday was also an interesting day, so I made some more clips. The reason I'm doing that is that a lot of the members was asking. I actually shared some of the videos before in the comments, and the feedback was good because people like to see a live trade, and then added to that commentary bit. What did you think about that? Do you like the commentary when I share my emotions and stuff? Now, I can tell you that a few years ago when I first started and I wasn't sharing those videos on YouTube or anything, I was doing it for myself, and I recommend for you to do it as well. I had a face cam on my face and the screen was getting recording as well. I used to be very animated, shall we call it. The swears and the frustration and the elation, the woohoos and all of that was there. Now if you listen to me on trading, I don't do woohoos anymore, and nor do I smash my table anymore, because when you get exposed to your fear when you get exposed to your fear multiple times, hundreds and thousands of times, the fear is then under control. You get used to it. You expect those things to happen. So that is also the power of having a strategy, a well backtesting strategy by yourself. You would then know what to expect. So when you join as a member, and in stage one, if you put you in stage one, you start trading, you will learn that in setup one, 66% of your trades over the longer period of time are going to be winners. About 40% of them are going to be 2R winners, and the rest of the 20 or 26% is going to be break-even trades, and whatever is left are losing trades. So you would expect every third trade to be actually a losing trade, and if you know that, you're ready for it. So there is no emotional response to it, but I can guarantee you that even knowing it, when you begin, a small winner is going to give you a lot more joy, and a small loss is going to give you probably 10 times even more pain. And that's how it is. If you have a big winner, let's say you get 1 unit of happiness, but if you even get a small loser in the beginning, you would feel 10 times worse than that happy moment that you enjoyed. Our job as traders is actually to manage those emotions and understand our strategy to the level that you know that a trade or a two don't really matter. What you need to do is to look at 20, 50 and 100 trades and discipline yourself, give yourself a score for every trade, and that's what we teach to our members who are there inside. They are asked to mark every trade with a discipline score, and that is what keeps them on the right path. So whether it was a winner or a loser, if you have followed your plan, you are the winner.